So which of the decorative pumpkins were my favorite? Definitely the mini Hubbard and the little green pumpkin were the winners for sure. All right, let's start with these two squashes here. So I really like the green color on these. This one I already knew was a Hubbard, and I'm pretty sure it's a mini Hubbard because it's only a few pounds, like maybe 2-3 pounds, and it said that the regular green Hubbard is like between 10 and 25 pounds. So I'm pretty sure that's a mini green Hubbard. And the facts on the mini green Hubbard are: popular choice for cooking, roasting, and stuffing. It has thick green, dark, bumpy skin and a sweet golden yellow flesh. Preferred for, I already said that, cooking, roasting, and stuffing. Okay, and then this one here, this one is hard to say, but I will do my best, and I will put the name down in the description with the correct spelling, and maybe you can figure it out, or you can look up the seeds if you want. Marina di Chiagua, I think. That is my best try at a pronunciation. Like I said, it'll be down in the description box. Thick, dense, green skin covering a yellow-orange flesh that is sweet and nutty and dry. So we're going to cut into them. I have a bowl here that I'm going to use to collect the seeds. I am going to keep some seeds from these. I know some people don't, but I love to plant the seeds from the squashes I buy at the store. You get some really interesting things. Most of the time they come out exactly like the ones you wanted them to. Once in a while you get a cool looking cross, so that's cool. And also, eating crossed pumpkins or squashes has a really bad name. People are like, no, they could be toxic or whatever, but most varieties are some kind of a cross. They've just been propagated over years. You know, a person got a really cool, yummy tasting cross and just purposefully made that a product. So let's go ahead. I've already washed them, and I think I want to cut into the Hubbard. Oh, I need to grab a spoon. I have a serrated knife just because the serrated knife tends to work a little better on those thick squash skins. This Hubbard, with it not sitting flat, was a little scary. It's really not that hard to cut into, and the serrated knife is definitely making easy work of it. Okay, I probably should have put something down, but I did not. I'm going to cut that stem off. There we go. And now go down the other side. Yeah, this is a lot easier than I thought it was going to be to cut into. All right. Alrighty, yeah, that is pretty orange, pretty golden color, just like it said. Oh, those are some really nice big seeds. Those are going to be good for roasting. Okay, we're going to save all the seeds. All I'm going to do is clean this out real quick, and then I'll be back to cut into the other one. All right, let's do the small green pumpkin. I'm not going to try and pronounce the name. And I am putting these on lined baking sheets, and I'm going to roast them at 350 for about an hour, or until they're fully soft. Just want to pop this stem off real fast. I don't know if it's going to be fast, but first. Okay. Trying to go under it, but that isn't really, oh, there we go. It's wiggling. There. No, I thought I could just pop it off. There we go. All right, so this one laying flat should be a lot easier. Oh yeah, definitely use the serrated knife. It is a lot easier to bust into these guys. The skin on the bottom is a little different. It's kind of cool. Sort of like the turban squash, but much smaller. I wanted to get some turban squash, but unfortunately, I didn't grab one when I seen one, and now they're all sold out. Which, I mean, I'm not really surprised. They're pretty cool looking squash. Oh boy, that was not straight at all. Okay. There we go. Oh, that is so cool. I was just looking at the seeds from the Golden Hubbard, and these seeds, they're both very different from, like, say, jack-o'-lantern pumpkin seeds. I don't know. They're just much... I don't know how to explain it. Let me get one. These were out of the sugar pumpkins that the kids, I don't know where the angle is, the best angle is here. So, I mean, they're just different. These are not shiny at all. These are very shiny. These are pretty white. It's just, they're very different. But I did look it up, and you can roast these just like most other squashes. I don't think I've come across a squash that you can't roast seeds. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to roast some, and we're going to save some for planting. The cavity's pretty small, but I chose the smaller one. I didn't want a ton of huge squashes. I have one of, and then you have to fit them in one at a time, and that can take a long time. I'm not going to try and store these squash because being at the grocery store in that big box, they got banged up pretty good. And especially on this blue Hubbard, there's a big boo-boo on the top. And it's scabbed over, but I know that's not going to store for a long time. As a matter of fact, when I was bringing it home and it was rolling around in our SUV, it cracked, the scab cracked open a little bit and leaked a little bit. So, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and roast them. Because the cavity is smaller on this one, it's a lot harder to clean out. With that blue Hubbard being flat like it was on the inside, it was a lot easier. So I'm going to clean this out and roast them, and I'll come back when they're finished cooking.